back to my channel. My name is Sabrina Angel if you're new here, and if you're not, my name is still Sabrina Angel, and welcome back. Just relax, just relax. Just relax, just relax. So today I'm gonna be doing the first time tag. So I've seen people do this on YouTube before. You know, people always like clickbait it and they'll put like my first time and really like making people think they're gonna talk about, you know, like their first time, but really it's just a tag. I feel like this is like one of the oldest tags slash challenges on YouTube like ever, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So yeah, the first question on here is first tweet. So I already did the research for this. I literally like googled how do you find your first tweet ever, because I started the Twitter that I have now in 2012, so it is 8 years old. So I wasn't about to scroll for 8 years. But I just like Google how you find it, and my first tweet is so lackluster. It's literally just Twitter, I'm back, exclamation point, because I had a Twitter before that I had deleted, and then I was off Twitter for a while, and then I made a new Twitter, and I was probably like 13 at this time. Yeah, February 4th, 2012, Twitter, I'm back. So literally it's January 5th, so a month from now is when I started my Twitter, but in 2012. Yeah. So the next question is first YouTube video. Okay, so this is actually my third YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel back when I was in like the 5th or 6th grade. I don't even fully remember the username, but I had a YouTube channel then. I don't even know if I ever uploaded anything on there. Then I had a YouTube channel where like in middle school like around middle school, when I used to upload lyric videos. So I was really into K-pop, like super heavy back then. So I had lyric videos and I would make them, and I would like put like the translations of the lyrics. I didn't know all the translations. I would Google it and I would make the videos, put the song over it. Of course, you know, I got copywritten 1,000 times because I was uploading, you know, famous popular K-pop songs. That was like when the Hallyu wave was fully popping up and stuff. So yeah, that was it. And then and then now I have my current channel, which, you know, my current channel where I really upload for real. So that's like my first YouTube video to memory, is like the lyric videos. But my first YouTube video on this channel is what I got for Christmas 2018, and I posted that on January 1st 2019, and now a year later is January 5th 2020, and I'm making, you know, more videos, so hopefully this year I'll be more consistent. Anyway, but let me stop saying that, because y'all know I'll be saying that. And then the third question is first person you subscribe to on YouTube. Okay, so the first person I subscribed to on YouTube, how am I supposed to remember this? But to memory, like way back in the day when I first liked YouTube, I really liked Fred. I thought Fred was, so this is like way back, like when Fred was like super popular. I remember I thought Fred was hilarious. And then when I got into makeup, I remember I really loved Dulce Candy, her channel. I think y'all know, hopefully y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I used to love her videos. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head, but I remember there was like a bunch of YouTubers I used to watch, but I can't remember everybody. And yeah, I can't remember everybody, but that's one person I could definitely remember, like Dulce Candy. I used to love her like makeup and like little clothes videos and stuff. Like, yeah, I love that. And okay, first Facebook profile pic. Oh wow, I should have looked at this one so I could have found this already. Oh my gosh, I gotta log on to Facebook. I don't even use Facebook. I just logged in real quick from Safari. I don't even know, how do I get to photos? Y'all, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. How do you get to? Okay, I found photos. Okay, profile pictures. Okay, ooh, baby. Okay, I gotta show you guys. So it was this lovely picture. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this lovely picture of me Wow. I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere here so y'all can see this atrocity that is, I cannot, oh my gosh, I remember what nail salon I was at when I took this picture. I remember I had just took my nails under the dryer. I had just got my nails done. I thought I looked so cute. This is when I used to wear bow headbands all the time. Look at my acne. Oh my gosh, I had got my eyebrows done this day. I was so tan here, and wow, I was so tan. That was like, I didn't know nothing. I used to not wear sunscreen like at all. So like when I tan too much, I get red. So now I know that I could still get that nice, you know, chocolate tan, but just use sunscreen so I don't look like a sun-dried tomato. But I ain't know no better than. Oh my gosh, I look a mess. And my grandma made those earrings for me. I have on no lip gloss. Ooh, child, the ghetto. Those was my brother headphones. Ooh, child, this is the ghetto. Moving on, the ghetto. I'm so mad that I didn't see that earlier. That was one of the questions. So I could have mentally prepared myself to have to show that ugly behind picture. But moving on. Do you still talk to your first love? Period, poo. Yeah, I do. Okay. My first love is my boyfriend. So yeah, I still talk to my first love. We're still together, you know, 3 years in. You know what it is. No, but all jokes aside, yeah, I still talk to my first love. My first love is my boyfriend, Dante. I love him so much. So yeah, I still talk to him. Okay. Question number 6. What was your first alcoholic drink? Yeah, my first alcoholic drink. Oh, it was Jungle Juice. Yeah, it was Jungle Juice. So it was when I was 18. Don't follow my footsteps. You should not be underage drinking. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this though is an adult and already probably underage drink. But yeah, I was 18. I was at a college party. I was at my very first party freshman year. Actually, I really want to do a story time on my first college party. Like basically just the whole story of how me and my boyfriend got together, because it all ties in. So let me know, comment down below if y'all would be interested in seeing a story time on that. But so yeah, I'm gonna just get to the main point though. I was 18 years old, my first college party, and it was Jungle Juice. That was my first alcoholic drink. Okay, question number 7. What was your first job? My first job was babysitting. Yeah, I used to babysit, and to the point that like I babysat so much for one particular thing. I actually was their nanny, and I did that Monday through Friday, and at one point, and then my first like official job as far as like for a company or something, I think was Family Dollar. I literally worked there for one day. That's the story too. Let me know if y'all, that's not even really a story though. Like I can tell y'all right now, like I literally worked there one day. I came up $50 short on the cash register that day. I do not know how. I swear I was not stealing no money. I ain't put nothing in my pockets. I came up like $54 short, and they were like, oh, we're gonna write you up. It was my first day. I did not go back. I said, this is the ghetto. First of all, I worked for 7 hours. I didn't get no break. That was my first like job. And I was like, y'all put me on register. They barely trained me. I was like, this is the ghetto. I did not go back. Yeah, and I did not want to quit. I felt so like, cause I'm real awkward, and I was like, I didn't really want to physically quit. It was just a mess. But yeah, dude, that was my first like job, Family Dollar. What was your first car? I still don't have a first car because I don't have a car. I ain't got a license. I ain't got a permit. So there is no first car over here. But I don't know. Hopefully I could get a car soon. I would love me a little Jeep Wrangler. But we'll see. Hold on. I literally just realized that the whole time I was sitting here I didn't have lip gloss on. So I'll be back. So the next question is, who was the first person to text you today? Okay. I could check that real quick for y'all. The first person to text me today was my boyfriend at what time? We text so much. I'm literally this is me just scrolling for the first time we texted. But okay. Yeah, he was the first person to text me at 7:36 a.m. and he said, LMAO, why you up so early? But thanks, babe. I love you too, for real, forever and ever and a day. Finger cross emoji, orange heart. Yeah, and if you don't know, forever and ever a day is forever and ever in a day is something we always say to each other. So yeah, we also have it tatted. So yeah, but that's a story for another day. And okay, number 10. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? My boyfriend. That was so easy. Like, that wasn't even like a thought. Yeah, it was my boyfriend. 11. Who was your first teacher? My first teacher, Miss Jordan, in kindergarten. That was my very first teacher. I could easily remember that. I loved Miss Jordan when I was in kindergarten. I talked about her all the time, even when I wasn't in school. I thought she was like just the sweetest teacher. I think I actually ran into her like in high school or something and like spoke to her for a little bit. I think it was in high school. But yeah, I would love to see her again and just tell her like how much of a great teacher she was, even for young students, how impactful she was. Because yeah, she was a really great teacher. Even though it was just kindergarten, but she was really, really a great teacher. And there was an assistant teacher in that class too, and I could not remember her name for the life of me, but she was really amazing too, and I loved my kindergarten class. So yeah. Next, number 12. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? My very first ride on an airplane. Dang. Oh, I'm not gonna remember this because I was 1 year old, but it was to Florida. Yep, it was to Orlando, Florida. So yeah, my first ride that I can remember, I cannot remember, but I think it was like, I think it might have been LA. I think it might have been LA, like my first flight to memory. I might have been like 15, 16, I don't know. But my first flight ever, I was 1 year old, and it was to Orlando, Florida for my parents' honeymoon. Yeah, they took us. They took their kids. So 13. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? My first best friend was Anye, a girl named Anye, and she was, yes, we still talk. We don't talk all the time. We're not like best friends or anything anymore, but we still follow each other on Instagram, and she has a business. She says the best banana pudding in Philly on period, and her business is called Nothing Better. Follow her on Instagram. Her banana pudding is so good. But yeah, we're still cool, and she's a really, really amazing, good person. Like, as sweet as she was as a kid, she's still like that good of a person, that sweet, that kind as like an adult. Like, yeah, so we still talk, and her name is Anya. Okay. 14. Where was your first sleepover? My first sleepover, I didn't have a lot of sleepovers as a kid, so I know it wasn't with like a friend or anything, and I'm pretty sure it was probably with one of my cousins or something. Excuse me. My godmom, when I was little, she was a teenager, so we used to go over to their house a lot, and I do remember like us on rare occasions, maybe we spent the night a few times. So I would probably say that was my first sleepover, but I can't really remember because I was really little. So, but that was probably like my very first sleepover. Yeah. Okay. Next one. 15. What was the first thing you do? What is the first thing you do in the morning? Okay, the first thing I do in the morning, I don't know. The first thing I do in the morning is usually grab my phone, no cap. Like, I know that's not good. I know they say you shouldn't do that, but that is the first thing I do in the morning is I grab my phone. It used to be get on social media, but I use social media so much less lately. I actually do not even have the apps on my phone. I do not have Instagram, Twitter on my phone. I don't have Facebook. As y'all see, it was a struggle to try to just get in Facebook to get my profile picture. But I haven't used Snapchat in like 2 years. I only randomly will try to log in there just to get like some memories. Like, you know, they have the Snapchat memories. I'll try to get those from like when I was in college. But I don't even remember my login, so I can't get in if I wanted to. But yeah, the first thing I do in the morning is get on my phone. But I'll just like check my messages real quick. The only person who really texts me is my boyfriend or my mom. But yeah, I'll check that real quick, and then, you know, after that, you know, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom. Well, first things first, pee, because when you wake up in the morning, you gotta pee. Like, so yeah, grab my phone real quick, turn off my alarm, and then pee. Okay. Number 16. What was the first concert you ever went to? The first concert I ever went to was Chris Brown. I think it was his first tour. I'm not sure, But yeah, it was a Chris Brown concert. It was at the Wells Fargo Center. Before it was called the Wells Fargo Center, that's when it was still called Wachovia, the Wachovia Arena. The Wachovia Center, yeah, the Wachovia Center, which is now out of business, and it was Wells Fargo put it out, so it's called the Wells Fargo Center now, but it was the Wachovia Center, and it was a Chris Brown concert. I remember Hurricane Chris was there, Bow Wow, that was when Hurricane Chris was really popping, that was when A-Bay was real popping. I remember we had box seats. My mom had got box seats through her job, and I just felt popping, like we was lit. Like, yeah, I still have my Chris Brown shirt, the one that I got from the tour. I was probably like 8 or 9. Like, I was so young. I still have that shirt. Obviously, I don't wear it, but I still have the shirt that I got at the tour. And yeah, I believe in getting rid of everything, but that's one thing I haven't gotten rid of. Yeah, that was my very first concert, and I remember I had such a good time. And I remember towards the end I started dozing off a little bit, but because I was young and I wasn't used to being up that late. But I remember I had a really good time, and that was my first time ever being in box seats, and it might have been my last, might have been first and last. So yeah. 17, first broken bone. My first and my last broken bone was my pinky. I think it was this hand. Cause my right hand, I remember I couldn't write. So yeah, it was this hand and it was this pinky, and I had a cast all the way up to here. I still have the cast. It's in a box of like, I have a box of things that just like specific things from my childhood I never wanted to get rid of, and that cast is in there. Like I said, I get rid of a lot of things, so I just have this box of childhood memories, and my cast is in there. And I had 2 casts, but I think I only kept 1. And it was all the way up here just for my pinky. And how it happened was I was at recess. I think I was in the 4th grade, and I was at recess and I was playing with one of my friends, and I think it was fighting over a ball or something, and she pushed me, and my finger banged into these cement blocks they had in the recess. Why they had those out there in the yard with kids playing, I don't know, but they were there, and I banged my hand into it, and I was like crying in pain. And I told my teacher about it, but like they didn't make a big deal of it. And by the end of the day, my mom came to the school. My whole hand was this big. Not just my pinky nail, my hand was swollen this big, and my whole hand was purple and blue. My mom got there, because my mom is that, picture that black mom that come up to the school and everybody out, that's my mom. So my mom came to pick me up from after school program, and my hand was this big. Y'all already know she was popping off on everybody, and she had to take me to the hospital, and I was there all night, me and my mom, getting x-rays and all of that stuff, because literally my hand got broken at recess probably like 11 a.m. or noon, and it was now like 5 p.m. so my hand was huge, swollen, and I couldn't feel it at all. So yeah, that's the story of my first and last broken bone. Okay, next, my first piercing, number 18. My first piercing was my ears. First and last, the only thing I have pierced. I'm scared to get any other piercings. I don't know, like when I was little, I wanted a belly piercing so bad. Like I was like 7 years old watching Love Don't Cost a Thing with Christina Milian, and I wanted to look like her so bad. I wanted a belly piercing so bad, but now, like as an adult, I just don't see the point of it. Like I don't want really anything pierced. Fortunately, my mom got my ears pierced for me as a baby, so I don't remember. Never had to go through the real pain of it. Probably screamed as a little baby, and I don't have to remember any of it. And I'm lucky enough now to have ears piercings without having to go through any of the struggle of it. So yeah, just my ears pierced. That's my first and last piercing. 19, first foreign country you've gone to. First foreign country I've gone to was Jamaica, and that's the only foreign country I've gone to. And yeah, I went to Jamaica, Montego Bay for a family vacation 2 years ago in May of 2018. I went with my family. It was really fun. My dad is Jamaican, so therefore I'm Jamaican, but I've actually never been to Jamaica. I was born in America, so yeah, that was my first time going overseas somewhere. I've traveled a lot in the United States, but that was my first time going overseas, and Jamaica was beautiful, and I would love to go again. But yeah, that was the first foreign country I've gone to. Number 20, first movie you remember seeing. Okay, I really do not know. It had to be something Disney, because when I was younger, we had like all of the movies, like all Disney movies on VHS and stuff. So it had to be something Disney. But I could say as a kid, I remember watching all the time Thumbelina. I watched that so much when I was little. So I could say like a few movies that stand out to me as part of my childhood. The Lizzie McGuire movie, I remember being super excited when that came out. Thumbelina, I remember watching that all the time as a little kid. Mulan, Aladdin, you know, all of those. I used to watch Cinderella 2 over and over and over again. Lion King 1.5, I watched that over and over again. And I can say to memory the first movie that I ever really had for my own on DVD when DVDs were getting like, when DVDs were becoming a thing. My mom bought me Uptown Girls on DVD, and I was in love with that movie with Brittany Murphy, I believe, and Dakota Fanning. Rest in peace to Brittany Murphy. That movie was beautiful, and I watched it all the time. So yeah, I really don't know, but that's just a bunch of movies from my childhood that I loved. And I also vividly remember watching Love and Basketball for the first time, and I might have been like 5 or 6. So yeah, I watched all of those at a young age. Those are some movies I can remember. 21, when was your first attention? I've never had attention ever in my life, so I never had attention. I was like a pretty good kid when I was in school, I guess you could say. Well, I never did anything bad. Like, I did do stuff in elementary school, I can remember, but like, I never did anything. I always made sure to get myself out of a situation where I would have to deal with the consequences. As bad as that sounds, but yeah, so I never had attention before, suspensions, none of that. 22, who was your first roommate? My first roommate was technically my sister, Kevy, my older sister, Kevy, because we shared a room together as kids. So technically, yeah, that's my first roommate, because we shared a room together until, I don't even remember the exact age, but yeah, we shared a room together. So that was my first roommate ever. But if we're talking outside of family, siblings, my first roommate was my freshman year of college when I was 18 years old, and her name is Shalise, and she was my first roommate in college as a freshman, and we requested each other. So yeah, that's my first roommate. 23, what is the first thing you do when you get home? Get undressed, period. The first thing I do when I get home is get undressed. I take my clothes off. That's the first thing I do. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't believe in getting into bed with outside clothes on. So as soon as I get in the house after working, being on a bus, on my way home and everything, I get home and I get undressed and I change. And usually then, like, I'll probably eat, or I'll just like chill, lay around, get on my laptop, whatever. But the first thing is get undressed. No outside clothes in the bed. That's one period. 24, when was your first kiss? My first kiss was at 18 years old. I know that's really late. I'm not lying. That was my very first kiss. Was when I turned. I was 18 at the time. I had been 18 for months. It wasn't even when I first turned 18, but yeah, it was when I was 18 to my boyfriend right now. So yeah, that was my very first kiss. This is why I want to tell you guys the story time of when we first met, because you know, it felt like it's interesting. But yeah, so like I said, comment down below if that sounds interesting to y'all. But yeah, it was when I was 18. My first kiss was to my boyfriend. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And 25, this is the last question. 25, who did you watch first on YouTube? They already, I basically already answered this, but when I first, actually the first person I watched on YouTube, I can remember, it was the viral video where the Dance Dance Revolution video, I think it was called, the viral one where the guys on stage, the like middle-aged, I think he's like at a talent show, I don't know, they're like a middle-aged guy, he's doing like the dances of all the different ages to all these different songs, like dances of the decade type thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It was that viral video. It was really popular at the time. But other than that, Fred, that was the first thing I watched. Fred, he was so popular. He was like one of the first things that ever popped off on YouTube, and I watched his videos all the time. I thought he was hysterical. Me, my brother and my sister used to watch it, and my mom was like, what is this? And my grandma was like, y'all really find this funny? Like, but yeah, that was the first thing to memory I could say that like I really watched on YouTube. Okay, so you guys, that is everything. That is all 25 questions of the first time tag. This is my first time doing a tag on YouTube, my first YouTube challenge. This was really fun to do. I hope y'all enjoyed my answers. I was honest on all of them. And if anybody thought I was about to talk about my first time in this video, I'm sorry y'all, that's not what this is. It is just the first time tag YouTube challenge. But yeah, my first tag on YouTube done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Happy New Year, because like I said, it's January 5th, 2020. We are in a new year, a new decade, and I hope that this is an amazing year for me, my channel, and for my friends, my family, and every single person who is watching this. I hope that this is an amazing year for us, and we're able to really see the fruits of our labor, that all the struggles we went through in 2019. I hope 2020 we get to honestly all of it be worth it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know any other videos you would like to see me do. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and like I said, comment down below if you want to see the story time on how me and my boyfriend met, or any other story times, any other suggestions. You know, just let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And let everybody who watches my videos, please make sure to like this video, comment, and please guys subscribe and share it with whoever you think might enjoy it. Thank you so much, and once again, Happy New Year, you guys. Bye.